In this episode, you will hear a clip from my interview with Jeff B., one of the pioneers of the New Orleans hip-hop scene. He's also the owner of the Maison, Hi-Ho Lounge, and Dragon's Den in New Orleans. Also the artist manager for Mannie Fresh. Jeff B. is a hip-hop promoter and club night promoter in New Orleans. He's basically a serial entrepreneur, and he has a lot of insight in this clip on building longevity in the music business and entertainment business. If this is a business you want to get into, Jeff B. has a lot of insight to share. So in this clip, this is from our podcast interview from episode 21. And so if you want to listen to the full episode, it's makingitwithchrisg.com/podcast/021. We have a new episode every single Thursday. This was from this previous Thursday, and he had some really great things to share about building longevity and advice for college students that want to get into this business, or anybody really that wants to get into this business. So a quick preview of what you're about to hear in this clip. The three main things he talks about that in all the interviews I've done so far for this podcast and all the successful people I've talked about the music and entertainment business, this is so important. It's patience. Patience is the number one thing, and Jeff B talks about patience in this clip. Also, one of the people I'm a big fan of, Gary Vaynerchuk, the super thug entrepreneur guru, social media ninja. He talks about patience, right? If you're just patient and eat dirt for the next 4 to 5 years or 10 years, you're still going to be young as hell, right? You're still going to be young, and you're able to do so much, and you're going to gain so much experience just from being patient. Also, another thing he talks about is paying your dues. And a lot of people talk about this. You have to be willing to do the job nobody else is willing to do, right? You basically have to make yourself indispensable. If you don't have anything to do in your job or your internship, but you're somewhere where you want to grow and you're in the right place, take the extra mile. Take initiative. Do stuff that you're not asked to do. Make yourself useful. Like, do as much as you can. Add as much value to the company as you can. You haven't earned anything yet. Earn it. There's so many great stories. If you go back to the episode with Alec Vidmar, and this was episode 5, he had so many great stories of grinding for 5 to 6 years and really working hard, doing every little job, not getting paid. And now he's a booking agent for one of the biggest booking agencies in the world, with United Talent Agency in Nashville. And he's been nominated for Young Professional of the Year by the International Entertainment Buyers Association. So grind and work hard for the next several years and pay your dues. And also, it's all about relationships. Everyone you're going to meet along your journey, you never know when you're going to cross paths with that person again. You have no idea when you'll see them again. It could be a year or two down the road, and Jeff B talks a little about this in this clip. So check out this clip. This is from episode number 21 in the podcast, Making It with Chris G /podcast/021. Check us out on iTunes, Making It with Chris G, and enjoy this clip from Jeff B.
It's tough. I think you have to have a real passion for it, and you have to work at it, and I think you have to realize that it takes time, and you have to pay your dues. A lot of people, without sounding like an old ass, a lot of people say that, this generation just wants it now. And I don't know if that's necessarily true or not, but it all takes time. It's pretty amazing to me that there are relationships I've had from 25 years ago that come back and repay me some kind of way in business here or whatever, that I would have not thought of that. So when you're younger, you don't necessarily in the presence of mind.
Right.
I think the way you operate, no matter if you want to get in this business or anything, you want to operate under the assumption that I want to do long-term business with people. I want to do business, when I'm almost dead in the grave or whatever. Like, I'm not here to get you the one-hit quitter type of situation. And I think if you operate that way and you also treat people the way you would want to be treated, now granted, there are plenty of people who are shady and jerks and whatever, and you have to be mindful of that. But ultimately, I think if you handle yourself in upright business-like fashion, and you do what you say you're going to do, it comes back to you tenfold.
Right.
And karma's a motherfucker.
Absolutely.
Am I allowed to say motherfucker?
Yeah,
Can I say motherfucker?
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Okay. So, it's it's really, I think, how you handle yourself with people, and down the line it pays off. And I think I was someone who was able to fall through in many things, get some other things. I had a huge passion and energy too, and I was always hungry and looking for things, so that helped really drive me.